one. 7 men to each team. Nice running through kicking attempt there by Rob Homans. And a back thrust kick attempt. Oh, lovely little skill there by Kwai Tong Ho. Jumped in here, come down. Oh, and a lovely skill there. As Homan moved forward with a front kick, he just moved back through the back leg, round kick, right into his rib cage. Now referee just calling break. Come back there. Both lads very, very fast off the mark. Feeding each other out, moving around, spot shifting the way they should do, just finding the correct distance. Running through, back leg round kick attempt there by Robert Homans, didn't score. Nice axe kick attempt there by Ho, and he spun and a back thrust kick right in the short ribs. Now Homans on the floor there, that must be the contest. That is a blistering technique there. He's hopped through and really focused in. Crowd rightfully acknowledging a super technique by Korean gold medalist Kwon Tai-ho. What if that's what's in store for this evening? I'm sure. Okay, while the lads are getting ready, just tell a little bit more about this. It is a seven-man challenge. 7 guys in the team. And obviously, the majority wins. We're just watching the slow motion replay there, quite on half. Oh, in slow motion, it's even better, isn't it? Really did focus through Holmes. Oh, now that's interesting. Even that little movement there from Gang Long Sam, he's very, very light on his feet. He's going to be a very fast fighter, this one. Certainly he's faster off the initiation than Hall. Oh, good grief. That was a super. Climbing up there with the front kick and just coming off with the spinning hook kick to the chin. Now that was very fast indeed. Korean is a super, super fast man. Nice hook kick. Sorry, axe kick attempt. Korean changing his stance quite a bit here. All looking a little bit led off. And walking through. Spin back thrust kick attempt there by Gang Long Sam. An axe kick again, just brushing past the target area. And coming off of that back leg round kick, running Hall backwards, and really waited on that kick and just let it go at the right moment. Super technique. Yes, he's caught Hall on the side of the face there, he's injured him. Little mark there under Hall's eye. It's from that roundhouse kick. Both fighters there didn't really have the range they needed. Being brought back to the centre by the referee. You can see there, Hall certainly can't initiate as fast as the Korean. Spinning hook kick again there by the Korean, hitting on the side of Hall's head. Referee waving the score. Why? Not calling it. Kick attempt there by Gang Long Sam. Okay, flurry of techniques, and the head protector taken off of Hall's head there by a round kick by Gang Long Sam. Hall seems to favour back thrust kick. A little bit too sharp to let him land it properly. Very, very careful. Just taking attention out the legs, up on his toes, moves away, comes back, picks his distance again. Waiting, waiting. He knows he's faster than Hall. He lets Hall initiate and relies on his sharper speed. And we see a slow motion replay, jamming in there with a front kick and a back leg round kick attempt, and a spinning hook kick comes off and it just hits Hall in the centre of the head, and Game Young Sam losing balance. And that roundhouse kick that takes off the head guard. Let's just see if he does that. Mistimed it and misjudged the distance there, Game Young Sam. Again, you can see how much faster he is. When Hall moves in, he just moves straight out of range. And he runs Hall backwards, and a round kick attempt. And this is super stuff. Oh, and a spinning hook kick again by Game Young Sam. Right hand punch there, followed up with a round kick, but already Hall was falling away. It's not in Game Young Sam's interest to turn it into rough and tumble, because he certainly does have the sharper skills, and it's better for him to wait and pick rather than clash and maybe get caught by an unseen technique. Oh, nice kick there by Hall. Spun with the roundhouse and just hit him in the body. Would have done Hall's confidence the world of good there. He needed a score. He needed to pick himself up mentally. Just what the doctor ordered. Back thrust kick attempt there by Hall, and the Korean counter with a back leg round kick to the body. Round kick exchange, no score. Both players looking a little bit nervous there. Haven't quite settled down. Axe kick attempt there after a lead leg by Kim Chol-ho. Round kick really brushing Bailey's arm. Both lads spun and kicked, both missed. Nice short roundhouse attempt there by Kim Chol-ho. Bailey tends to lunge in a little bit there. Up to now, Kim hasn't really caught him as he's moved in. It's the end of round one. Just see what they say now over there. Team coach, he's got to be telling him to wait for Bailey. Bailey's lunging in a few times. If the Korean waits, he's got him. And that's typical. Bailey lunged in, Korean countering. That's been the hallmark up to now, really. The Koreans have really concentrated on blistering opening attacks and then just waiting on their British opponent to try and get back. Catching them as they go. Nice roundhouse kick there by Bailey. Outside the area, referee bring him back to the centre. Again, back leg round and a spinning round kick. Leading leg axe attempt there by Kim Chul-ho. And again, same technique again. Lads coming back to the centre. Neither of them really achieved dominance at the moment. I think the Koreans slightly in front. Okay, nothing really clean at the moment. Lads getting corrected there by the referee. Pulling in. Oh, and a spin hook attempt there by Kim Chul-ho. Probably the cleanest technique up to date. Nice spinning hook attempt there by Bailey. It's a little bit low. Both lads exchanging round kicks. Time out by the referee. Adjustment there to Bailey's body protector. Okay, Bailey getting another warning for holding there, coming in. Oh. And the Korean spun there and caught Bailey on the back of the head with a roundhouse kick. And again, another short roundhouse to the body. Thrust kick attempt there by the Korean. Bailey just turning away. Roundhouse counter by the Korean. And again, and finally finishing off with an axe kick attempt. That was two short round kicks to the body and an axe kick attempt as well. Korean gradually edging up on the lead. He's given Bailey quite a bit of work to do. Spin hook kick attempt there. The Korean. And a round kick to the... And a reply by Bailey there. Korean seeing it, just ducking out of the angle. Well, Bailey's not inhibited by the Korean at all. He's getting his technique more and more together as the contest wears on. Martial arts is all about. Okay, so away we go then. And already we can see Willock straight out there. Oh, and the Korean spun, round kick to the body. Willock, the much bigger man, as you can see there. Fancy the British to win this one. Back thrust kick there, just as Choi Sing-jai moved in. And again, see Willock is very, very fast for a big man. It's off the initiation. My money's on the British in this particular contest. We want to see them pull one back. Yeah, Willock looking very happy with life out there. He's trusting to his technique. He's not phased at all by the Korean. Nice kick attempt by the Korean there. Back piercing kick, right, jumping, skipping, just as Willock moved in. Lovely technique, super counter. That's super. Pushing through front kick there by Willock. See, he bounces up and down on his toes there. He knows he's a big man, bouncing up and down on his toes. He cuts down on the inertia that way when he moves off. So many of the British fighters so far have been flat-footed, but this guy's up on his toes. He knows what he wants to do. Okay, that's the end of the first round. So, Britain in here with a very good chance to pull one back. Now, what's he going to be told? More of the same, I hope. Just watch the English boy. He's up onto his toes. Watch him there, and he turns, back thrust, just as the Korean comes in. Now, what makes him able to do that is he does get up onto his toes. It makes him lighter. Knocking the Korean down. And when you're a big, heavy man, you can't afford to stand there. It kind of builds up in the leg muscles. The tension's there, and you're slow off the movement. If you're up and bouncing on your toes, you're going to be faster off the initiation. Willock certainly knows that, and he's certainly using it. Just see the back of Master Shin now, coaching Willock, sending him out to do the business in the second round of this competition. So where are we going? Already Willock up on his toes, and there again, that back thrust kick attempt. Now that's an exact repeat of what happened in the last round there. He's bouncing up and down on his toes. Again, he wants to move. Big man, he loves movement. You'd expect the speed to come from the smaller man. That's not happening here. Willock is stealing it away from this Korean. Again, he's up on his toes. He's got a good game plan, Willock, and he's... Nice round kick by Willock, and Choi Sing-jai comes off with one of his own to the head. Oh, this is wonderful stuff from the British. This is wonderful stuff there. Got the Korean going back, kept him on the run. It's much, much harder to kick when you're going back like that. Far easier to move forward, machine gunning as you go. Willock really confident now. And a back thrust kick again. This is super stuff by the British boy. Really knows what he's doing out there. He knows exactly what he's got to do. Korean way behind at this stage, I'm sure. The trip there as he moved in. Got caught on the lead leg. Isn't it nice to see the British contingent very, very confident? That hasn't happened much this evening. They've all looked a little bit rattled, a bit stressed, intimidated. That is super. That is absolutely super. Spinning back kick, caught him just as he moved in. Now the scores that Willock's built up really enabled him to just move in there. Now that's fascinating. That's absolutely fascinating. We would expect Willock now to be well in charge. This means when they come out for the last round, he can afford to attack. He knows he's well in front. He can afford to just try a little bit harder, put a few more scores on the board, make it impossible for the Korean. Here we see that running attack by Willock. One technique after the other, pushing the Korean backward. Technique after technique. Back thrust kick attempt brushed aside, and again Willock is in there with his round kick. So the English boy well ahead on my scorecard. Third round, he's got nothing to lose by pushing that score along. The Korean's got to pull out something pretty magic out of the bag at this stage of the game. Super technique. What did I say about magic? Well, you ask the Korean for something and he comes out and he gives it to you. Spinning round kick there, straight to the face. Lovely technique. Again, just countered Willock there. It was a bit slow off the mark that time. It's a Great Britain. Here we go for round one. Ah, lovely spinning back kick by the Korean and a hook kick. Jacobs trying some of his own techniques there, but very, very scrappy. Korean was very, very fast off the mark. Yeah, just getting a referee on the wall. Warning from the referee there, Jacobs. Oh yes, nice punch there by Jacobs. Spot shifted, let the Korean move in and just countered in with the right punch. Interesting, Jacobs isn't up on his toes like Willock before him. A bit more flat-footed again. As we've already said, that was Willock's secret really, was getting on his toes and being fast in initiation. Pity Jacobs isn't picking up on that. And again the punch by Jacobs. He's twice he's used that as a counter. Falling away as he tried to spinning hook kick attempt. A little bit of tension in. Neither man really letting the technique go. Jacobs first up to the mark. Needs to get on with the action. Ah, very, very sharp move by the Korean. Axe kick off the lead leg. And again we see that body punch attempt by Jacobs. Ah, Jacobs hopping through there and Choi Young Nam jumping spinning hook. Just missing the target area. Korean dominating this stage of the fight.